Hello everyone. So here we go again, y'all. All waiting for the second part of episode 79, endlessly it may seem. At this point, the endless waiting has become a bit too familiar, hasn't it? Okay, well, but don't be so disappointed because this time I've got some news for you. So in my last video I explained to you that Boom has unexpectedly stumbled upon yet another delay, which prohibited him from making any certain progress over the episode. But now I have got an actual reason for this delay. Yeah, the one that Boom asked not to disclose a few days ago. But interestingly enough, soon after that he revealed everything himself. So, I guess I can actually disclose it now too for the viewers of my channel. Alright, so in this video I'll tell you something new about the episode and the actual delay of its production. And you'll also know what Boom has been busy with recently. And of course, I've also prepared something really interesting for you while we are all waiting for the second part of the episode to get released. So get your tea and snacks ready, prepare to watch this video to the end, and be sure to also give this video a like and subscribe to my channel where I make a lot of skibbity toilet analyzing content. Okay, so if you're subscribed now, let's continue. And let's start with the hottest topic first. So literally yesterday, ISOTOILET revealed a new portion of his Discord conversation with Boom, where it was explained exactly what caused an actual delay of the episode and slowed the whole production so much. So at first, Boom wrote, "You could let people know that I was moving out and didn't spend time on computer at all." To which ISOTOILET answered with, "I will." And then Boom also continued, "And that I'm also working on the background, on things that I can't share, but it's related to the future of Skibidi Toilet and very important. Or for people to understand, these things have top importance level. I'm already working on part 2, and soon I might have something to share." Okay, so this was an intriguing message for sure. But before I'll go to his top importance/secrecy level part, let me say something about moving out first. So yeah, well, it seems to me that Boom decided to switch cities or maybe even countries. Why the heck not? And even though some of you guys might say, "Oh, come on, moving out is not that big of a deal to postpone the entire episode." So in case you wanted to write just that, let me tell you something. Yes, it is a valid reason to postpone things. And why I know this, you may ask? Well, however ridiculous it can sound, but me and Boom actually synchronized our life cycles together, it may seem. And yes, I am absolutely serious, because right now, as Boom is changing either cities or countries, I actually do the same thing. So my channel is not really a place for vlogs from my real life and all that, so of course I wasn't really vocal about any sort of changes. But this reveal from Boom just couldn't keep me silent anymore. Okay, my friends, so the fact is that I am moving too right now. Although not countries, of course, but I am moving out from my smaller town I was born in into the biggest city of my country. And in order to do so, I must not only carry my own body, you know, but literally all of my technical equipment to continue working on videos, all of my stuff, which is hella a lot, you know, as well as my relatives and my doggo. So yep, I was also hella busy these last 2 weeks, although you guys could have noticed it yourselves, given that my upload schedule became slower recently. But don't worry, all of this happened simply because I was moving in silence just as Boom, but now you know everything. This was a pretty funny coincidence I could not to share with you all, because it was really unexpected. And oh my, I wonder if Boom might move out to my exact city I'm going to as well. It would be pretty damn funny to meet Boom in the streets casually a couple of days later or something like this. And in case that will happen, I will definitely upload an update about this happening. You can be so sure about this. Okay, and now let's move out. Sorry, I meant let's move on to the second part of Boom's message. And it's about the stuff from the episode he cannot reveal anything about yet because this is top secret and all that. So I wonder what Boom could actually be working on. Okay guys, so hear me out now, because I've got a couple of theories that might actually make some real sense given everything we know so far. First of all, let's not forget the way Boom phrased it. Things I can't share, but it's related to the future of Skibidi Toilet and very important. So it looks like something much more serious than, I don't know, let's say just a new character reveal or new upgrades for someone. It's not that deep, and I doubt that Boom would hesitate to share something of this kind. Instead, it makes me think that it's going to be something long-term, and it's probably going to majorly affect the entire global plotline, that kind of stuff. So here's one wild but not so impossible theory I've been thinking about lately. So what if Boom is secretly collaborating on something way bigger than just the next episode? Like, imagine this. Boom might actually be in touch with a studio team, maybe even someone connected to the Skibidi Toilet movie project that is also to be linked with Michael Bay. And yeah, I know how crazy that sounds at first, but just consider it for a sec. The fact that Boom called it top importance level and refused to share anything, even with his most trusted creators like Ibio75. Well, that might mean there are some NDA type of secrecy levels involved. And this kind of stuff only happens when you're working on something meant for truly global events. Something of a theatrical level of epicness and absurd, and yeah, even something on the Michael Bay explosion scale. In other words, what I'm trying to say here, this secret stuff is either somehow directed or even interconnected to the actual Skibidi Toilet movie, which was on the rise of popularity recently anyway, or Boom was just talking about some truly epic plot change or reveal. So it is more than likely that there's also a strong possibility of Boom quietly revamping the entire direction of the Skibidi Toilet war plot. And well, it is the whole center of the series' plot, because if something would be changed about it, then the whole story and its characters should have been rewritten or re-added too. And I'm talking about a full main arc shift. Like, think about the recent episodes. We've seen the Astro Toilets becoming more dominant, and now the Alliance is not just fighting the toilets, but also allying with them in order to stop the whole Astro invasion. And right now we are waiting for Titan Speakerman, G-Man, or Titan Cameraman to come back with glory and show Astro Toilets their true place. In other words, defeat them. But what if Boom has something much crazier in mind? I still remember how he mentioned in his huge interview with Steak that we still haven't seen the true potential of Astro Invaders and their craziest technologies and soldiers. So what if in the second part of episode 79 and later afterwards we will see an actual win of the Astro Toilets, combined with the sudden appearance of Astro Duke or some other totally mental individual? And yes, I still remember about this guy. Don't even try to fool me or make me forget. And also, what could that mean for our main heroes in such a horrible case? Well, I'm personally talking about some full-on exile type of vibes. I imagine scattered remnants of the Alliance trying to regroup together for some hopeless reason. Cameramen and Speakermen hiding together in order to survive a little longer. Maybe even Titan G-Man getting captured or infected, which would revert him back into the times when he was still an Astro Commander. Only this time he would become their actual slave or prisoner. Or maybe his whole memory would get erased. Or worse, the whole resistance might have to start from scratch too, if there would actually remain some resistance I'm talking about. Now that's the kind of dramatic shift that would require top-secret development time and definitely can't be spoiled early. Because if this is what Boom is planning, then he's not just making an episode, he's crafting a whole new era for the series, that's for sure. And think about some possibilities here too. If the Astro Toilets temporarily win, that opens up a perfect excuse to introduce new characters, new technologies, and brand new environments. Like maybe we'll finally get to see what the Astro Mothership looks like from the inside at the very least, to add to the whole Astro Duke and Duchess shtick. Maybe we'll meet more elite Astro units, even more terrifying than Astro Duchess and Astro Hunters. And Astro Duke or not. But what if we'll also see some kind of Astro final boss appearing? Yeah, you heard me. The kind of final boss level entity that's been vaguely mentioned in the interview with Boom, but we still know nothing about it. Or maybe it's going to be not just a boss, but a literal maker of the Astro Invaders in general. But of course, we might wait much longer for more information on it. And once again, Boom might be forced to keep it all hidden due to the scale and significance of this reveal, as you might understand yourselves. Now, that would be a huge change in the plot of the series. And if Boom is really working on some kind of master plan or lore rewrite to continue the plotline about Astros winning and the Alliance losing, which would lead to the most important characters turned into Astro slaves or taken hostage, then it makes total sense why Boom would stay silent, because that would be actually insane. And well, why the hell not? Skibidi Toilet series has been turning towards a more dramatic and tragic direction anyway, with less goofiness and more drama and characters' losses. So it would be simply a cherry on top, don't you all think so too? And of course, Boom wouldn't want to tease it way too early, because if he is really pulling off something that crazy, then he probably wants to make sure everything is perfect before he drops this hell of a bomb upon us. So yeah, whether it's a studio-level collaboration or a total narrative overhaul, one thing's for sure to me. Boom is hella busy with moving out right now. But despite this level of business, he is still not just chilling and is far from taking a break. He's cooking something big. And honestly, I'm all here for it. And I also respect Boom for the amount of time he dedicates to the series in order to keep it flawless. Now the only thing left to do for us is wait. Again. But this time, knowing that what's coming might just change ISOTOILET forever makes the waiting a little more bearable, doesn't it, folks? Okay, and this was all I had for you today. Write in the comments below what you personally think about what I just told you. And be sure to also subscribe to my channel not to miss my new videos to keep yourselves updated while you are waiting for the second part of episode 79 to get released. And that was me, ISOTOILET. See ya!